What's up, guys? Leaf Erickson here with another video, and this one is Asmongold's $2 steak. I know I'm really late on this one and whatnot, so I'm not sure if this is going to get any views or anything like that, but I really love Asmongold. I think he's one of the best creators ever. He's actually the reason why I started making the videos that I've been making, because I figured, I think a lot like him, and I have a lot of things that I like to want to get off my chest and talk about too when it comes to gaming or sports or just funny videos or cooking videos. I'm an all-rounded guy. I like everything. So as you can see on my channel, if you check it out or if you've seen my videos before, I pretty much just make whatever I feel like talking about, or what I feel like I need to get something off my chest about something, or just want to have a good time and laugh. So anyways, let's get right into this video. And for the record, I think his steak's awesome.
A lot of people have asked for it, and we're finally going to do it. Today, I'm going to show you all how I cook a steak. I know how to cook one meal, a steak. And today, you're going to learn how to do the same thing.
It's a good meal to know how to cook, really.
Steak is the most important meal of the day. Usually, whenever I get up around 2 to 3 p.m., I start the day off, I eat 1 to 4 cookies.
Lately, I've been waking up around like 1 p.m. because I stay up to like 4 or 5 in the morning just watching YouTube on my Switch or something. I get so distracted and I'm like, oh shit, it's already like 4 in the morning.
Cookies, maybe some gummy lifesavers, maybe go down to, I don't know, McDonald's to get some food, and then towards the end of the night,
I'm not a big like fast food person, even though it doesn't look it.
It's like a little past 1 a.m. and so this is prime steak time, and I'd like to show you guys how I actually do it. Now, I don't like to get the good steaks. Now, the reason for that is not because I don't like the good steaks. It's because I don't want to like the good steaks.
It's true.
The fact is that
I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of the same way, where it's like, because it's me, my wife, and our 2 kids. So like, getting 4 really good steaks is expensive as fuck. So like, we just get like pretty much the same ones that he makes in this video, and I make them almost exactly like the same way he does, and they're come out fucking awesome, And then like, if we want to go out to like a steakhouse and then that's when I'll get like a real nice steak, because it's a special occasion type thing.
I've been using these steaks. I've been getting these steaks now for, I don't know, probably fucking 10 years, and my mom always made them for me. And these are these steaks right here. You guys can see I've got them in a bag. And this whole bag, it had 4 steaks in it, and it was, how much money was it? This thing's all fucked up. What does it say? Oh my god, what a piece of shit. Okay, I'm gonna have to open this, which is alright, because, we're gonna have to need to do that for the steaks. So, I'll show you guys how much my steaks are. And,
I kind of want to make some videos like this myself, of just cooking. Like, just whatever I'm cooking once in a while.
So, it's $7 for 4 steaks here. And I get these, as I said, all the time. They're delicious. I have no complaints. I have no problems. Like,
yeah, they're not bad.
Simple,
like as long as they're not a snob.
So next thing is you're gonna need a
They taste like steak.
The thing is that I have about 20 pans in my house. 19 of them.
Before it gets in, there is nothing wrong with like a small, like skinny steak, in my opinion, because it's like I like to cook everything from scratch and everything. But like, in my opinion, like with a skinny steak like that, it doesn't matter if it's like well done or whatever, because like it's so thin that like it's not gonna matter anyway. It's not gonna be hard to chew. It's gonna be easy to chew. So there's really no problem with it at all, in my opinion.
Some are dirty. Well, actually, 20 of them are dirty.
This is me too.
Clean number 19 or
I do the same thing.
And I really just clean and use the same pan over and over. I don't think.
Because my thing is like, I have multiple pans, but I only like to use a certain one because like I know that nothing's gonna stick to it and it's super easy to clean, and so I just use the one pan and that's it. And if it's not like in the dishwasher or whatever, then like I'll clean that pan even if there's other pans that are already clean. So like I can kind of know where he's coming from to an extent, because I will let the dishes build up too. Even though I do have a dishwasher and I'm just too lazy sometimes to, do it or whatever, I'll just wait till the wife does it because I'm a douche.
You're going to want to see this, but basically I had this problem with my sink, and basically the sink wouldn't fucking like drain. The sink was like black.
Both of my bathroom sinks are like that.
Fucking problem for like 2 months, and so I got.
So there's a funny story with ours though. The people that lived here before us were really disgusting, I guess, and they had like pigs and stuff in the house and everything. They had to like redo this whole place before we moved in. And so I guess these people had like a bunch of pigs and stuff and like everything, and the pits were pooping all over the walls and everything and like all that. Like our AC when we moved in wasn't working correctly, and like when the guy came to like clean it out and stuff, there was so much gross ass shit, and I was like, that might be pig poop, dude. I'm like, if you need to wash your hands, go for it. He's like, thank you. It was so bad. It was disgusting.
Now it's not a problem.
I'm sure his isn't that. And, I hope not, unless he does have random pigs.
Go ahead and, I'm gonna go ahead and clean this. So you see right here, there's these little flies. I don't know why they're here. It's just fucking bullshit. And so the first thing you do,
the dishes.
Like obviously, I hate washing dishes.
I do too.
I only use paper plates and plastic utensils. I think that sometimes I have to use a real fork and knife for this. There is no silverware that is clean in the house. That was not that. I don't really do that. And there's a lot of dirty silverware. And then every 2 months or so, I have this like kind of I'm trying to think of like what to put it. It's like a midlife crisis. It's like a mid-month crisis. It happens all the time. And basically what I do is I clean up like 3 things in the house. And maybe I don't drink soda for like 5 hours. And I think to myself, like, I'm going to turn my life around. And I feel such an overwhelming sense of pride and accomplishment.
I do this too sometimes.
A little bit of a break.
My wife cleans like nonstop. She's got one of those like little Roomba vacuum things, and she has it going all the time. And I always have to yell at her like, "You're overworking the poor little robot."
It's like falling off. You can screw it back in, and I tried to screw it back in with a kitchen knife. But I need a screwdriver, but it's been like a pain in the ass for like the past 6 months. And it's just been fucking annoying. The screwdriver's up.
I used to have a pan like that too.
And anyway, so number 1, we have the pan. Now also we have to have, as with any good steak, what do you eat with the steak? Great question. You eat a potato. Now, I only, as I said, I only make this meal. I do this all the time. You have 1 potato. Now, okay, give me a minute. This is really annoying. I've got to clean a fucking fork.
This is me. I never prepare myself before I start, and then sometimes I do get a little too like mean in the kitchen because I'm like, where the fuck is it? Like I can't fucking find what I need.
And so that was
and
really
like
kind of
I get mad. I do get mad sometimes when I'm cooking if I don't pre-prepare everything. Make sure everything's laid out before I even start, because I get like nervous that I'm gonna fuck it up.
On eBay, I think this like whole set was like $100, so we're gonna get our money's worth out of it. So next thing you do is you want to put. Oh yeah, I forgot about the potato. So the potato. This is how I cook a potato. Is I take the fork and I stab the shit out of the potato.
I do this sometimes, but
what my mom told me to do because she didn't want to have.
The one thing with when you do it in the microwave like this,
I stab the fuck out of the potato, and I put the bitch in the microwave.
Yeah. The only problem is that like it does work for the most part, but you have to make sure.
It was gonna be bad too.
It does. Different microwaves will be like different times and stuff. So like.
I put this bitch in for 8.5 minutes.
Yeah. So like 8 minutes for my microwave is way too long, and it actually like makes it like almost like the skin and stuff. Like it makes it like really, I don't know, it gives it a weird flavor and texture. So like, but with a like 5-6 minutes, that's about like the sweet spot for like my microwave and for the taste good still. But I usually like if I have the time, I'll just throw the potatoes in the oven for like an hour, like 45 minutes to an hour. And then I'll drizzle like olive oil on it and salt and pepper and maybe a little garlic powder.
Put butter on the pan. I don't even know why you do that.
I don't.
I just see other people doing it. I really have no idea. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't
anyway,
I
let's
don't
go
put
ahead. I'll
butter
put
in the
some butter
pan or
over
anything
here,
when I cook.
and
I
I'll
don't even
put
use
the butter.
oil
You
when
guys
I
can
cook
fucking
meat,
believe
to be
that I
honest.
put the butter on the pan, right? Like I don't have to fucking bring you guys over here. You can believe that? All right, good.
I've
So
never
anyway,
seen.
you put the butter on the.
So like I'm weird when I cook like anything like meat wise, where like a lot of people they'll start their pan hot. Not me. Like I like to start with a cold pan. And so what I'll do is like I won't use any. I'll let the like fats of the meat or whatever, or what the juices like kind of come out and like use that, and then I'll pre-season everything. You know, like I'll put whatever seasons I want on the steak or the pork chops or whatever, and then I'll start with a cold pan, and then I'll bring it up to temperature, and then I'll put the lid over it so that it cooks more internally first for like pork and chicken and stuff, and then what I'll do is I'll then once all those juices are going, I'll take the pan off, let the whatever juices are in there evaporate or whatever, soak into the meat wherever it goes, and then I'll get the sear at the end. I don't know. I do it backwards, but it always comes out really fucking good. And like when I've ever done it the other way, it tastes exactly the same.
Pan, and you turn the pan on, and so usually leave it on for like maybe a couple like 30 seconds, a minute or so, and then we're gonna go ahead and get back into the steak situation. So I have three things that I put on my steaks. Let's go ahead and talk about them. So this is Worcestershire sauce.
Yep.
The reason why I do this is because my dad does this. They were out of
My dad
the
too.
Kraft Worcestershire sauce, which is like literally like way cheaper. So I had to buy this shit. It's all the same.
I mean,
who gives a fuck?
And I think
And
he
so
actually
also,
said something like in a different video that like actually like that is the best brand. That is the best version of Worcestershire sauce you can get, and like there's a huge difference with that. But like other things, there are certain things like there you can't really taste a difference. Like I could taste a difference between, excuse me, mustards and ketchups and stuff. Like Heinz ketchup's way more sweet than Hunt's, and then like it has like way more sugar in it. Like that's why I prefer Hunt's over Heinz. And then like mustards, like French's mustards taste a lot better than like some of the generic ones. Like there is a huge difference in taste when it comes to like condiments, in my opinion. Like especially if you try them back to back, you can they all have slightly different like orders of like what ingredients have more of what and stuff.
This is steak seasoning. Salt Lick is a place here in Austin. I went there one time for
Steak seasoning,
some fucking
probably
thing, and it was pretty
salt,
good,
pepper,
so
and
I
garlic.
decided to get the steak seasoning. Steak seasoning.
That's usually what it is. Maybe onion powder
also
too.
Get lemon pepper. And so those three things, those
will taste good.
that's
That
the
all that will
steak
taste good
ingredients.
together.
So now, as you can see, I was gonna say as you can see, you can't see it because I'm too lazy. I don't want to put it over here. But yeah, there's like fucking butter in like the pan and shit, right? And so every time that I cook a steak, so like you know how like women take pictures of like their food. You know, like you go on Instagram and it's like some girl, she's taking a picture of her food again. I'm a man. I don't do that. But I do take pictures of every single steak.
I think that's funny that he does this.
I cook the exact same steak every single time. And I take a picture of it at the end.
I don't even have a phone.
That way I
like,
remember how good it was.
I don't have any
So let's
Facebook,
begin.
nothing.
We got a steak right
I have
here.
a
This is
Twitter, but I only
rhubarb
use it for
steak.
like
Oh yeah.
talking shit
So
about
it's not a
football.
big one. This
That's
is a nice,
it.
nice little small meal. I'm about 6'3" or so, and I don't know if we want to double up on steaks today or not. This is definitely.
I'm kind of the same way.
smaller
Sometimes
size
like
steak.
I'll only eat one.
It's
Sometimes I'll
fine.
eat
If
two.
I'm
Like,
hungry
cause
later
my wife's
on, I'll
weird
just
about
eat
meat.
another cookie.
So
And so this
sometimes
is
she'll be
the
like, "Oh, you can
steak
have mine," and
right
I'll just
here.
eat
I
whatever, or
stack
I'll give it to
the
like our
steaks a
son or
little bit,
something if he's still hungry.
That way I get this shit in there on the steak. So I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys. I'm gonna move you a little bit over here, and so you gotta shake this bitch up, right? And the reason you do that is because on the back of the bottle it says to do it. And so next thing,
You know what's
go ahead
funny is
and
that
open
like
this
that
up.
is a real thing too. Like this is Like I don't really like shake it as much as he did, but like I'll just give it like two little quick shakes. But like I've noticed like especially the biggest one that I've ever noticed the difference between shaking and not shaking something when it says to shake well is G2, you know, like the Gatorade G2s. Those I think actually taste better if you don't shake them and mix it all together. And then another thing, if you guys didn't know, with Gatorade is that you know why they have that little thing at the top of the bottle that's like right here where it's like indented is because you're supposed to actually drink to that point and then you fill it up with water and then you're supposed to mix water in with it and then you're that's actually how you're supposed to drink Gatorade because it comes diluted or it comes non-diluted and you're supposed to dilute yourself. That's why they have that big like area at the top where it's just like indented in. So if you didn't know that, you're welcome.
And I'll show you guys what we're doing here. We get this. Oh, I'm fucking up. So you guys messed me up. I gotta do these first. I think the seasoning's better. Now it's cooking, and now I'm getting.
I'm sorry. I'm
out.
going back to the Gatorade thing. I know what I'm talking about Gatorade during this video. But like the reason, like that's why like when you drink Gatorade and you feel like you're overly thirsty still, or after, and it makes you more thirsty, is because you're supposed to dilute it with the water.
Okay, all right. So I put.
If you dilute it, it doesn't do that.
This on the steak.
I'm done talking about Gatorade.
All right, good. Oh my god, it's okay. All right. So then we get the lemon pepper.
This time too. I get so. I'm like, oh my god, I need to hurry.
How to make a steak, but I don't know if she'll like my own little things I put on. All right. So did I shake this one? I don't remember. Okay. So anyway,
it's okay. You shake it when you pour it anyway.
So then there you go. There's the steak. Oh wow, what a good steak.
Another thing that I like to add sometimes is like I'll deglaze it with some beer, and that makes a whole lot of difference too. Or some like red wine vinegar to get some of the extra sauces, and then by the end it'll just be like all the seasonings will be liquefied all around it, and it's so fucking good.
After that, obviously you gotta turn the bitch over, and so what you do there is you turn it. Oh shit. So you turn it. Fuck. Okay. All right. No. We're good. So I'm gonna keep this one down just for a minute. Now, sometimes we're gonna go for. I usually put a little bit more of this right here, and
yeah, with a thinner steak.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
Yeah. With a thinner steak like this, you really don't have to season both sides if you don't want to, because
people are gonna think that I only eat my steaks medium. Sorry, not medium rare. I get steaks medium to medium well at restaurants, but at home I only cook steaks well done. The reason for that is because I'm paranoid. I don't want to eat something that's bad. Oh man, that's a good ass fucking steak, man. And
these steaks will cook real quick too. Like I said earlier, it's hard to get a steak like this medium anyway.
I'll have to take a picture of this one after the video. And so anyway, let me put this back on and talk a little bit more about some of the things that I do. How are we doing? Yeah, we're doing good. And so anyway, so basically I take the steak and I just put it back on the pan up and down. I gotta fucking shit. Okay, so I'll probably have to like. It's probably
this is the point where I'm like, I need to get the plate ready. I have to have everything ready to just go right on the plate.
Oh wow, what a steak! And so, just a minute.
I probably would have turned the stovetop off also by now.
One time I tried to make something else that wasn't a steak.
I already know this steak's gonna taste fucking amazing. I don't have to make it to know. I've made these steaks many times.
I'll put this back in the refrigerator. The only thing I have in the refrigerator is cake.
Cake?
I get cakes at the grocery store and I eat them. So the steak's pretty much fucking done at this point. The good thing about these steaks is that
I'm not a big cake guy. I'm not a big sweet person. Like, I really just, I don't know. I'm more of a savory person.
Meal. Now, usually I eat steaks about 6 times a week, with like one day being Chipotle. Actually, that's not true. Maybe 2 days.
Moe's is
Chipotle.
better than
Some days
Chipotle.
that I do have Chipotle and a steak at the same time. Oh yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, so I'm a pretty tall guy. I'm like 140, 145. I'm getting a little fat, to be honest. I don't eat a lot of food. Basically, I'm not a big food.
It's probably
eater.
just from the soda.
So this might not seem like a big meal to you, but to me, this is delicious and it's great. The reason why I like steaks so much is because of the fact that I just think that they taste really good.
Yep.
I'm actually really glad that they're easy to make, because if they weren't easy to make, I would never eat them until I like it. Well, sometimes they'll take me out for like a business dinner, and you order like a $200 steak, and it's on the company card, so fuck them.
Yep.
But besides that, I mean, we're talking about $7 steak packs on a daily basis. Usually,
I
go
only
to the
eat steak
grocery store,
probably
I get
like
steaks. I
maybe
get potatoes. I get cookies.
once or twice
Oh,
a month
yeah.
if I'm
There's
lucky.
These, new,
Just because
Dr.
we eat a lot
Peppers
of
that have like real sugar in them.
we eat a lot of like chicken and pork chops most of the time, like here, just because that's like what the kids like, and the wife likes pork chops. She'll eat that. That's like the one meat she'll eat besides like fish, but fish isn't really like a meat technically. I don't know how they characterize it. It's in its own category. But like she's really picky when it comes to meat. So we eat a lot of pork chops and pork like loins and stuff like that. And chicken. Oh shoot. Something dropped. Anyways, let's continue.
They're pretty good, so I get those two. And that's about
Potato
all I get
done.
at the grocery store. Sometimes I get the there's like this. Let me see if I can show you guys. Do I have any? Yeah, I do. So this is also one of my special snacks. Basically, I have
Yogurt.
Best
I love those
Buy
too. I'm not gonna
April
lie, man.
made.
I love the Yoplait like kids stuff. It's so fucking good.
Two. Okay, so we're gonna throw these away. Anyway, so yeah, these are like yogurt things, and it has like strawberry and blueberry, and it's frozen. I've never seen the movie.
I have.
Anyway,
It's not a bad movie, to be honest.
So the steak is pretty much done. So if you want to take a look, I'll show you the steak. This looks like a good ass fucking steak. So you take a look at this.
Yes, it's just gonna be
You
nummy.
can literally see
It's gonna be
like
so
steaming.
nummy.
It's emanating power out from its edges. So you have that's obviously a steak. This is going to be a delicious steak. I can't wait to eat this one. So I was watching an anime, and
Go
I
on.
saw it because I got Crunchyroll because I wanted to watch Fist of the North Star, and I'm a big JoJo fan, and heard it was inspired by that. Oh fuck!
I still haven't seen a
so
lot
anyway,
of JoJo.
I
I've
had
only seen the
that,
first
and so I saw.
I think the
this-
first part.
I saw this fucking anime. It was called My Stepmom's Daughter's My Ex. And I watched the first
Some of those titles
episode.
are crazy.
I watched the first episode as a meme.
And it was good. That's how I guess
And
too.
I'm on
I watched
episode
that
7
one.
now.
I watched that one. What is it? The one with the it's something Orvia Boys Club or some shit like that, where they're like these like really flamboyant like dudes, and like they're trying to like they're supposed to be like I don't know how to say it, but like they're like really all flamboyant, but then there's these girls that they're trying to like court or something like that. I don't fucking know the real words for it, but like some of you might know what I'm talking about, but it was actually a really good show and it was super funny.
Let's put this stuff away. And I try to put the stuff that I'm not using away. There's no real reason for that. It's just that it's a pain in the dick to use the microwave if there's something in the way.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's basically about it. And so now I have paper plates right in front of me, and these are let's see. These are the high quality. You know, people ask me like, what do you do now that your stream does well and you make money? Well, these paper plates, there's only like 30 of them, and it was like $5. So these are the hard. These are the steak.
Those are
plates.
so much better. Like if we're having steak or pork chops and stuff like that, I usually use real plates because the paper plates don't work for shit.
You put the steak right there on the plate, and then let's get the.
I mostly get like paper plates and paper towels for like if you're just making a sandwich or something.
Potato right here, also on the plate. And do I have a knife? Oh yeah, I need to get another knife. I'm running out of battery on my phone because I didn't charge my phone, and my phone's also running out of memory. So this video is going to have to be over kind of soon because I also want to eat the steak. And so I'm going to just cut this bitch open real quick just so you guys can see what we're all about. And so you cut that potato open. That's a good fucking looking potato. Oh man, look at that.
Yeah, they do work really well for
so
potatoes.
You see this right here. This is what we eat pretty much every day. I've never gotten sick.
You gotta put some,
I've never had
some butter and sour cream on those.
I've never gotten sick after eating a steak. I've never felt bad after eating a steak.
That's true. I never have either.
I'm a simple man. I live a simple life. I like
Oh,
steak
yeah, brother.
and fucking potato.
Oh yeah,
I don't
brother.
care if it's a cheap steak, it's a good fucking steak.
Sure is.
Good enough for me.
Good enough for me too.
Anyway,
It's a damn good steak.
Before I usually leave the kitchen area, this is the pan here. As you
That's
can
how my
see,
pans
it's
usually look too.
So
When
what
I
we do is I just put water on it.
put some of that Dawn Power Wash stuff on
And
there.
I do that
Oh, yeah.
because this makes it to
If you guys haven't tried the Dawn Power Wash stuff yet, that shit will literally take all that stuff off of there like nothing. That stuff works fucking amazing. And if you guys haven't yet, give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and leave a comment down below what you think. If there's any videos you want to see me react to, definitely check out my other content. I've been trying to post as many videos as possible per day. But yeah, anyways, if you haven't yet, thank you guys so much for watching this far. If you're this far still, it really does mean a lot. And let's continue and finish this out.
where like it's easy to get the stuff off, and then I just leave it on the counter until the next steak time, which will probably be tomorrow. So yeah, I wanted to share kind of what I'm doing and kind of how I make these steaks and everything. I know a lot of people ask about it. This was a method. Izzy taught me how to make steaks, and she probably will not be happy with some of the little twists that I put on it, but I think I'm doing great. And I also use A1 for my steaks. I've been using A1 for a long time. This one is empty. I left it down here to remind myself to get more A1. I have 4 more bottles upstairs.
I mean, and there's another thing too, is if you don't have A1, you can literally just mix ketchup and Worcestershire sauce, and it pretty much tastes exactly the same. It's pretty much what it is. It's just ketchup and Worcestershire sauce mixed together. I guarantee it. You try that, you might even not even want to buy A1 anymore. So much, it's so fucking good.
Isn't no? There's 2 of them that are empty.
Oh, and a little bit of brown sugar too. You gotta add a little bit of brown sugar in there.
And then there's 2 that are not. Because the other one is like a different kind of A1.
You can do it without the brown sugar, but the brown sugar just kicks it up a little
anyway,
notch.
guys, I wanted to do this video and kind of show you all how it's done.
All right.
By a steak master. Thank you
Steak
so
master.
much for watching.
Hell yeah. No problem, man.
I might do another one of these. Peace.
Hell yeah. So anyways, that was that video. I'm sure all of you have seen it, or if you haven't yet, definitely check out more of his stuff, because Asmongold's the fucking king. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said just a little bit ago, give this video a like, give his video a like, subscribe to his channel if you haven't yet. I don't know why you aren't, but if you like this and you want to see more of my stuff, give me a subscription. It'd be really cool. I just do this for fun and the love of it. And yeah, give this video a like. I don't know if I said that yet, or just a comment. But yeah, bye. See you.